Hello everybody. So once again I'm back with some another information, something new to share with you. So today it's 9th of August, and it is going to be my 40th video that I'm recording continuously without even a single miss. So that's something, you know, worth recognizing for me, because it's really kind of that I should remember for myself that yes, I have succeeded in continuing this challenge at least for 40 days, and without even a single miss. So that's something good for me. So first, let me update about my health. So I won't say that I'm absolutely fine, but I'm better, as you can understand that from my face and my voice actually, because yesterday in my last video I was not able to pronounce the word properly, and it looks on the face when you are not feeling well. So it's visible very clearly. So okay, let's move ahead from that. So what I'm gonna do today is that, as very similar to yesterday, uh, today as well I'm gonna share one topic that I have read from the book which I'm reading currently, which is, you can also see this once again, Life's Amazing Secrets by Gaur Gopal Das. If you are searching for, let me give you a suggestion about this book. If you are looking for self-help books, so I would say this may be a good choice for you. You can give it a try at least. Okay, moving from this, so what I'm gonna talk about today is its 10th chapter, which is Correcting Cautiously. This chapter is all about giving feedback, receiving feedback, and whatever you are giving feedback to somebody, do it, or give your feedback very wisely, very thought. It should be thought once before you actually say it to the another person. So that's all. And now the very first statement about correcting feedback is, it's a strange that I'm quoting this. It's a strange. It is strange that sword and words have the same letters. Swords and words. Okay, they both the words are composed from the same letters. Even more strange is that they have the same effect if not handled properly. So if you don't utter your words wisely, properly, it's gonna have a very it may be negative impact on the another person. And same goes with the sword, right? So, and this quote is anonymous. Okay, let's move from this. So what is this chapter all about? uh, the writer or the author Gaur Gopal Das explain this particular topic very easily, very cleverly, through an example. He shares his own example with about a conversation of himself with his spiritual guru. Okay, in which his guru scolds him for some reason, because they were insisting uh, to go to Ukraine for delivering a stock there. But because the organization they are part of was low on funds, so his spiritual guru or kind of, his mentor in his spiritual journey, were not allowing him to go there, because of so many reasons, right? And for this, not allowing him to go Ukraine, he, he said some words which really hit the Gaur Gopal, and he was upset. But eventually he understood that there was nothing wrong in whatever his mentor said to him. But what the kind of wrong could be in that is the way how he, convinced him not going to Ukraine or whatever the matter was. And the whole story around that, whatsoever you are telling somebody about something or someone should be giving wisely. It is explained through, four questions, that before giving feedback to somebody, please think about these four questions. And what are those four questions? Are the first one is, am I the right person to give corrective feedback? So whenever you are thinking of suggesting or giving feedback to somebody, please give it a thought that, are you the right person, are you the authoritative person, if you are at your workplace, to give feedback about, the somebody. And the another question that you should ask yourself before giving feedback is, do I have the right motive to give corrective feedback? So you have to think that, why I am giving feedback, whether is there my intention, which may be malicious. And if it is so, if it is malicious, if your intention is kind of taking some sort of advantage out of this, please stop. Okay. And the another question that you have to ask to yourself while you are giving or thinking to give feedback to somebody, do I know the right way to give corrective feedback? See, there could be, many ways of saying the same thing or same statement to somebody. But what, varies between, if the same statement is said by different people, there is a very thin difference, but it plays a, very great role in whole conversation, which is tone, the way you the way in which you said it. For example, I have to, suggest my colleague that you are not paying attention to your work. So this same thing could be said to him or her in many ways. I could have explained her in very, friendly manner, or I can also explain this to him or her in a very, kind of straightforward, that you are not paying attention, please do in this. If you don't follow, or if you don't change your schedule or whatsoever, you are going to pay a very heavy cost for this. So there could be many ways. So what you have to ask yourself is, whatever I am following, is this the right way to give feedback to somebody? Okay. And the last question that you have to ask yourself before giving feedback is it the right time? Okay. So what could happen, that you may be the right person to give feedback, you might know the correct way of giving feedback, you might also, know the right words to give feedback. But if the time of giving feedback is not right, it's gonna mess up. Yes. So all these four things should be at their own place. only in that case your feedback is gonna be at correct place. Otherwise it is gonna have some negative impact, uh, or the impact which you must not have intended to do so, but it is by because one of these four elements might be wrong. You might not be the correct person to give feedback. You might not have the awareness of right way of giving somebody's suggestion, somebody's feedback. You might know the right time. Okay, so that was the whole thing about this chapter. And yes, so that's I concluded for you. What I can tell you about this is I can read you a statement which may be helpful to you. For you, is saying things in anger damages our relationships, right? Hence we should try to avoid doing so, which means very clearly whenever you are furious about something, please avoid saying something to somebody. And it's very clear, it's very common that don't take any important decisions whenever you are at your extreme ends. Whenever you are very sad, in that case you also have to avoid taking decisions. And on the other hand, when you are very very happy, you are elated, in that case as well you have to avoid your major decisions to be taken. So yeah, that's all. And for today I think I should wind up this session here. Thank you so much for listening me till here. Thanks for your support and stay tuned. Bye bye.